Exclamation everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, now modded Cities Skylines. So I will explain some of the mods I've put in here in a little bit. I'll explain one right now, which is pretty simple, and then I'll look at the other one a little bit later, or even possibly next episode, we'll see. But there's some pressing matters to attend to with our city here. So first things first, I'm going to pause the game now. There is a wave of abandoned buildings happening. And I've made about 4 passes across this off camera, just, deleting abandoned buildings, bulldozing them as they cropped up. And again, there's even more cropping up. So I feel like, excuse me, if I were to analyze what I've done wrong here, I think that I spread the city a little bit out too far. I think I went a little bit too crazy with just expansion wise, and now it's sort of correcting itself because I haven't had any demand for commercial zones for a long time here, and I think I just have way too many commercial zones now, and it's just all sort of correcting itself over the long period here. That said, I'm still seem to be getting a trickle of population here and there as we're going. Excuse me one second. Alright, I'm back. As the old saying goes, don't eat a bag of chips before before you start recording if you don't want it stuck in your throat. So, yeah, I think that's just a correction that's happening. So I've been deleting them here and there. I think it'll pick back up again. I mean, we still have population coming in. We have this huge demand now for industry or offices. So I think I need some more office buildings around here. I'm not going to really put any more industry down, but I do want to put some more offices down. But before we do any of that, as I was mentioning before in many episodes, there's a huge traffic problem in my city here. And I took the advice of some commenters on a previous video, and I tried to look up tutorials on how to do the traffic correctly in City Skylines, and they all seem to boil down to the same thing, which is your Sims want to go from their home to their office and back again, and they want to take the fastest route possible, and that means by fastest route that means the quickest route. Not necessarily the most direct route. And they also gather around highways. They love highways because that will be, generally speaking, the quickest route because they don't have to deal with traffic lights and all that stuff. Also discovered that one-way streets usually do not spawn traffic lights. They usually have like stop signs, which makes sense. And since I have so many two-way roads, they always get traffic lights, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, honestly, because in the real world it would be based upon the volume of traffic, whether or not it got a 4-way stop or a 2-way stop or a traffic light. But I can see for the purposes of the simulation, they just sort of shortchanged it and did whatever they wanted to do. But I've been sort of stuck with this road here. This is the road that was generated with the map, and I've tried various things to try to make it a little bit better and all that stuff, and I've only made things worse. And I think it's time to just go back to the drawing board. That's why I have paused here. I am going to, and I might do this as a special speed up thing, I'm gonna just delete this entire road all the way up to the intersection here, up to this intersection. And I'm going to make it an elevated highway out of it, and then have proper on and off ramps that are a little bit more efficient, if you will, in their design. I'm also going to get rid of the railroads here as well, and figure out what I'm going to do with those, because that's not quite working out the way I'd hoped that it would. So let me do that, and then we'll jump back in and see how I've done or not how well I've done. Okay, I'm back after much castination and attempts here. I think I've got something. It's not exactly respectable, I understand, but it's something anyway. I've put a highway down, an actual proper highway, although all these pillars and stuff make things a little bit difficult when it comes to trying to actually connect the roads in here. Let's get an overhead view that's a little bit better. As you can see, there's only certain areas where you can just kind of squeeze in a little connector there. Looks like I've created some traffic this way now because people are rerouting around that to try to get over there. So I might want to do something about that too. Maybe I can put another put like a tunnel over here or something and have it pop out this way. Maybe that might work because it looks like a lot of people are going that way because they're coming over here to work probably, and over there to go back home. So that's another one that I'll have to look at. But so far so good here. It looks like most people are trying to go this way, which is what I think they were trying to do before. It's just I made it nigh on impossible for them to do that without having too much traffic. There's still a lot of traffic here, unfortunately. Looks like it's all filtering through here, but then again, we are talking about the port, and port has a lot of traffic anyway. So the next thing to try to tackle will be to figure out what to do with this. My guess is that, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of room. You know, the real thing to do here would be, you know, the takeaway from all this, I would say, is don't build houses on the waterfront. I thought building them on there would be good because it would have high land value, but it does not seem to work that way. And always give yourself some room to expand your major highways as you need them, and actually plan out some major highways. You know, if I did this over again, I would say I might, and I had an unlimited budget, I might just put all the highways down first, and then all the secondary and tertiary streets. Looks like people are using the tunnel now too. But yeah, now this road is getting its use. A lot of people are coming up onto there to come down this way, it looks like. Which is a interesting intersection there in and of itself. So I expected this to get a lot of use because there's a lot of commercial zones around here and offices and everything. But yeah, I mean, these roads can handle it. It looks like. I mean, there is a long road of people trying to get up onto here to get over this way. It looks like to get over here. So I may want to try and ease that a bit, possibly with a little turn off here, maybe, and have it pop out over here somewhere. That might work. Because where are they mostly going to? They're mostly coming up here, it looks like. Looks like there's a giant row of things, and then they're taking this road up into here. Okay, so if I were to make that a little bit more efficient, that might work out in my favor. Have like a little turn off here, and then have a tunnel go all the way over that way, maybe. That might work. It might work. The other thing is, let's see, where does this traffic start to become a problem at? It's backed up to about here because of this intersection, it looks like. Is this like a traffic light intersection? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, because I have this road here, which probably doesn't need to be this wide. I think I was planning on putting a highway there or something, and then I ended up not doing that. So that's an interesting little problem there. I need to eliminate this this traffic light here. That will help a little bit there. It's not going to help too much going this way. This way I need, like I said, I need a way for them to get where they're going. I did have this road here that I just kind of threw off in the interim, but I could actually probably make this the tunnel and then have a road maybe come up here like I had it before and just have that go over there maybe. So let's see. Let's go like this. Let's go down subterranean. And space already occupied. Go down further. There we go. There we go. Come through here. Space already occupied. I don't know why it's saying that. Space already occupied. But let's put it this way, maybe. And then have it... Let's see. Where are they heading to? They're heading over to... There, it looks like. There's a lot of traffic right in that one intersection where it combines. So if I were to connect this, I could connect it right there, or right here even. But let's see. If I go like this. And then that says slope too steep, huh? Slope too steep, huh? Yeah, that sucks. Come over here. It looks like the traffic is increasing over there a bit. Yeah, because everybody's coming through this little intersection. So if I were to come over this way, which way are they going mostly? It's like they're mostly going down there. So maybe if I just connect up to here, wherever I can, which is gonna be easier said than done. But I think I can just demolish these two buildings. I don't think there are three buildings. I don't think they are needed that badly. So I could do that, or I could just connect it here, I guess. Which way does that go? Now this is a two-way road, right? So let's do it. Oh, slope too steep. Really? You're gonna get me with the slope too steep right now? Come up here. Where can I put this at? Right there, it looks like. I'll do that and get rid of all that stuff there, and then that'll be a nice little turn over there. So if I do this then, and I go blam like that, which actually the traffic has improved quite a bit. I might have jumped the gun there. I might have jumped the gun a bit, because now it looks like the traffic is doing a lot better than it did. Yeah. I mean, it's still backed up a little bit here, but not terribly. Huh. And then this road is kind of backed up, but not, again, not that much of a backup. Huh. Alright, maybe I just need to wait a little bit. Let's go into double speed mode here. Alright. Well, that's fine. I think we've solved that relatively a bit. English, not with me today. So then I just got rid of all the roads down here and tried to connect them. These connect. Highway connection. I wonder if I can just... Like, I was trying to get rid of this and won't let me get rid of it. I wonder if I can just connect this up this way. Come on, get on my way. I'll connect that way and then connect this one around this way. There we go. So I can say it's connected, although it's telling me that it's not connected. I think it's just bugged out. I think it doesn't know what to do. I don't think it knows what to do right now, because it's like, what the hell kind of intersection is this? But at least the one side is connected anyway, I guess. So we've got that. And yeah, I think we've done quite a bit for the traffic situation anyway. But no, I don't want to demolish anything. I just want to look at my city. Now, I do need some office buildings. We don't have any demand for anything else except office buildings right now. And I was hoping to put some office buildings around here, which I did do. So actually I could, since I don't need commercials right now, Let's just get rid of these. Let's make this whole thing an office complex. Right? And see how that works out for us. Since I don't have any demand for commercials at all. Might as well give them what they want. Let's do this. Here, we'll paint all this up. Paint that up. And over here, all that territory. Excellent. Down in here, all those little spots I missed. And then around the corner here. And maybe I'll stop at that, maybe? I don't know. I do need a better way in and out of this area, though, because there's not... I didn't really give it some very good roads there. I should probably just go right through this area with the roads. So we'll just do this like that before they start to build up. All right, that's good. And then I could do another connector that way since the residentials aren't building up over there. Okay, cool. Cool. Does everything have... this guy needs to empty out. Alright, you empty out. Does everything have power over here? I've been getting rid of power lines too that I don't need anymore. So I just want to make sure everything's got the power. It's got the touch. It's got the power. And now this road is all... So I shifted the traffic that away. So it's all up here now. I wonder if I can... There may not be a lot that I can do with that either, because of the way I've set it up. Although, tons of buses going across there, so that's a thing. Oh, I didn't realize this. I looked this up, but apparently you can look at the bus and it says, you know, distance travel on the line, how many passengers, en route, what bus line it is, but also... Somebody was showing like images where it would tell you how many trips it saved, how many car trips it saved, but I don't see that on here. And none of these buses have any. Passengers on them, which is kind of depressing because they're kind of going around in this loop here, and they're not doing much. What is the line? Number of vehicles 53, weekly passengers 95, residents 4 tourists. Car trips save 61%. Here it is. It's on the line itself. Huh. So they are efficient because they're doing like 61%, but they're just not just all sort of in the one area there. A forestry truck going that way with its imports. So get rid of that. Cool. And still have a medium demand for industry or offices, which is quite interesting. I mean, I have a bunch of industry. I don't really want to put any more industry down. If I'm to be honest here, I'd rather just keep what I've got. Although it doesn't seem like I have any vacancies as far as industry goes. So that's a thing. I mean, I could put more down here. What is this? Okay, that's wood, right? Like, where are all these brown marks? That's all the wood plants, I suppose. Yeah, I could put some more industry down if I wanted to, but I think I'll hold off on that and just do with the offices. This office complex, yeah, this office complex is almost all built up now. I guess I'll paint some more then in there, because it's really getting used, and then we've got people moving in next door to it. So yeah, we'll just make that whole thing a office complex. There we go. And oh, they need water. I did not provide essential services for them. That is my fault. Sorry. There we go. Got all that, and I'm gonna need some down here too, I would say. There we go. Very good. How's our water availability? Everything looks good from that perspective. Alright. Cool. Okay, so yeah, and then this is slightly going down, but not by much. The other thing that I've been thinking about is I was looking at my land value. And if I zoom around here, you can see that a lot of the residential land value, because I have all the parks and everything, is quite high. And I'm wondering if that's causing some of my problems as well, where I'm not... Yeah, I know that that burned down. Where there's no, like, affordable housing, maybe? So I'm wondering if I should, you know, try and put some affordable houses down. Although I'm afraid if I put any more houses down, it's going to... I mean, there's a low demand. I'm afraid if I put any more down, it's going to make all kinds of abandoned houses. But I've been thinking about it, and I'm wondering if I should do that maybe up on this hill or something. Just have a, like a... What would you do to make... I guess you would have to put high-rise, you know, high-density residential zones in an area, and then just... Like, I could put high-density residential zones through here, probably. And just make this... Just have that be what it is, and not try to force any entertainment or anything down there. It looks like it's got all the coverages it needs, except for education. So if I... Let's do this. Let's put a high school down. Right? And then we'll put an elementary school and then a high school. And they need water, obviously. Forgot. Sorry. And let's get to a couple more water lines here. He's already occupied. Okay. And then this way. Like so. And then this way. Like that. Okay, good. So now if I just go here and I just say high density residential, because I imagine they are cheaper than the low density ones, right? So let's try that. Let's try high density ones. Let's paint them through here, and then I won't give them any like real amenities or anything, and just see if the land stays at a lower value, maybe. That is assuming that anybody moves in there. I'm just going to do that one row right now and see if the land value stays relatively low. And if it does, then I know that I'm on to something. If it doesn't, then I'm kind of stumped at that point. But we are still, like, our population's going up and down, but we're still, like, we're right on the cusp of money and all that stuff too right now. Because I've been tweaking the off camera. I tweaked the... Oh, you know what I could do as well? Is there some sort of... Let me see. City planning. If I give... if I do a tax raise, that's going to make it so that only high wealth people will be in there. But if there's a tax relief, I wonder if that would do some stuff. If I painted this area and made a tax relief, I don't know. I kind of want to let it sit for a little bit. It's starting to build up here, and I just want to see what it actually does. Because the other thing is too, it's close to these schools, and I have a feeling that might affect the land value as well. Look at all these abandoned buildings right in a row here. It's a bit of an epidemic of abandoned buildings, but I think that's all due to my fault and not anything else. Yeah, you see that another cluster of them over here. Oh, is this guy? You are finished emptying. Okay, stop emptying and start filling again. I should check on some of my other landfill sites as well. But I think, yeah, what's this guy doing? I mean, he's still empty. Alright, but I think that will do it for this episode of Cities Skylines. Right before we leave, though, I'll explain one of the mods I have installed. If I go to areas here, I have a mod that will allow me to buy all 25 areas that I can possibly buy in the map. So normally you can only buy this many, the 9 areas. And then there's, like, I think every map has 25 areas that you can get. So this mod that I added allows me to buy all these things, all these areas. So that is good. That'll be for a future expansion. And then the next mod I will talk about in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.